Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some Red Dead Redemption. Hopefully, I don't get myself killed within the first 5 minutes trying to remember how to play.
Yeah, because I won't I won't be able to enjoy it because I won't be here.
You have to phone me. Now I just gotta remember what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. No, no, I'm good. Wait a second. What? Yeah. Dang. No, I need mine. That's why. Why is that? Oh, that's right. That's not complete that. Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Oh hell! Please check this, but I need to find that.
Barrington Apollo Razor will give you the cheeks of a newborn. I guarantee. Look in these cards. You feel it? Yeah, I know. Discovered why they call this town.
Yeah, the fact that I keep forgetting that they know me by name. Okay, well the
What? That isn't the famous Mr. Marston.
hey mom, look at me, I'm famous. Okay, no. Oh. Do I want to do a bounty right now?
Hello, ma'am.
Oh,
My condolences.
oh, my dear Harold, I can't believe he's gone. I knew his frequenting that gambling boat would be the death of him. The death of him. Oh, Harold Thornton, I miss you.
I see.
I heard that Doc Trollop Clara laughing at the funeral. I can't understand how strangers can be so cruel. The world is a sad and terrible place. God preserve his soul.
I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am. Take care.
Okay.
John Marston, remember me? I'm Clyde Reno.
Okay, bud. Don't care who you are. Before I complete any more story, let's get some money. Moolah. Let's see what I unlock as a result. Also, there's just a crazy nut job, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Thank you.
Blackwater beset by savages in order to anthropologists survive. Industrial comes under more fire, and the fight focus are always casualties. Make way for mechanized threshing machines. Thresh teleporting up to knock the rest of the person. Round of all. People have to make that one thrust in the western 14 car promised to sell their landed factory. And the infamous urban factory exploded with over 400 child workers in 1983. Staunch supporter of prohibition, Mr. Somerset is also said to be manufacturing and stockpiling vast quantities of alcohol. Ha ha ha. The ladies' battle. Suffragists march on Capitol. Okay. Wow, the use of language there. Don't really care. French literature, little more than pornography. Powerful group of congressmen in Washington are pushing forward with plans to outlaw French literature in this country. Congressmen who grasp by lines, but none of whom actually speak French, argue that French literature is little more than cheap pornography. They believe that it's sure to be pursued in Wow! What a bunch of idiots. Eradicator Show. Alex D. Davenport. Automobile deaths 30. Lynchings 127. Blah blah blah. Safety groups fears grow about the horse's carriage. Lynching erupts, which many attribute to the wet. Yeah. Nipping conception in the bud. North American control. NABCL. Okay. Which is stupid. Dinosaur fossil hoax embarrasses scientists. Department of Bell Brown was grouping a plastic cast of dinosaurs. Brown comes in for research purposes. Records of their mention of Jeff. Wow. Okay. It's accurate for time. Patent Medicine Picture Show in Blackwater. Well, that's bullshit. Tax increase necessary to fund government expansion. To greatly expand the federal government when challenges of actions are unconstitutional, the states and powers that clearly should not be diminished by the federal government's ceaseless growth. Lawmakers laughed and said the alternative is that we simply print more money and devalue the currency. So either way, do not forget who is in charge. And the president gave an impassioned speech about freedom and personal responsibility in the modern age. Yeah, sounds about right. Etiquette tips. Excerpts from William Laggard's Guide to Manhood. Etiquette prescribes that men of distinction eat alone in a room uninterrupted by the frivolity of women and children. Corner of manners and stowing down one's outerwear and bottles with doffing one's headwear with the evidence of protect for freedom. Okay. Just think about that. Throwing the jacket or vest into puddles. I get the doffing of one's headwear, because that's essentially tipping your hat, basically, to someone as you pass them by, or taking it off and giving a quick salute with the hat before putting it back on. Still a very common thing today, by the way, in certain parts of the world, as a sign of respect and greeting. Lady Hattelbaum should be in his hands, and although his happy demeanor may, his pantalon should not betray us, he said. That is very old-fashioned on the fourth one. Men are expected to be extremely active in the ballroom. While dancing, hands should never touch the corset lest they spoil their dignity. If uncertain about their technique or gracefulness, it is suggested men dance with each other until they are more sure of themselves. This is not to be confused with being gay. I'm gonna state that now. This is etiquette for the time. Also, very much something that was kind of extolled, if you will, for the last couple hundred years in Europe. When dancing in the ballroom, technically you are leading with your right hand or your left, depending on. Actually, most everybody was pretty much right-handed due to reasons which I won't go into the start with. But when the armor around the waist didn't actually touch them. It was more as a guide. So it's interesting on that one. A little weird. A little very outdated. But to learn how to ballroom dance, did not have a female teach you. You and a man. And the same thing for women. So, yeah, that was interesting. Surname unknown of Indian descent. Has passed away. Bearclaw Cabin, tall trees, meet you find. God, my dear friend, Professor Harold McDougal, Esquire. Yeah, that's Buddy, that's the idiotic nutjob. Missing person, San Odessa, age 35, disappeared from his home 6 weeks ago, possibly heading west towards California. He didn't okay, I'm not sure about that one. Dorothy Maygrove wishes to retract the hasty and somewhat hopeful notice of her husband's death. Archie Maygrove was decidedly alive, well, and for the time being, sober! Medicine of the blah blah blah. Okay, moving on. Why did I buy another one?
I sincerely thank you.
Oh! Really? That's weird.
Hey, you, the chicken-headed guy. Come
Not interested in the duel.
Keep an eye out for that leather slap.
Let's
John Marston.
deal with you.
Another beautiful morning.
Sorry, of course, I know I'm not dealing with the story right now. It's just
Nice to see you there, Mr. Marston.
I do need some money in game.
It isn't the famous John Marston.
Please don't hit anybody. Please don't hit anybody.
Whoa, slow down, baby. Slow it down.
Of course you're hitting a pop, you dink.
Come on.
This doesn't count against me. Oh, hey. Dead end. Kind of where I expect it to be.
All right.
Here's the fun part. I have to make it back to Blackwater. That is a long way along. Yeah, it may sound weird, but some of the stuff I was reading in the newspaper, if you folks stop to peruse it, but it's more or less accurate to the time. I mean, for one thing, the whole women's suffrage thing and the whole, confusion thing and all that, that's just not really accurate. At this point in time, women's suffrage was more or less picking up momentum. And slowly, becoming what we know of it historically. Still haven't quite gotten there yet. As for the other stuff, the medicine, the manners, the kind of the manners or etiquette thing, that was a holdover from, more or less when the British Empire was still kind of in control of the Americas, as it were. And it's considered very traditional, someone who was high-born, as it were. Of which there were still many people.
Let's go.
In fact, a shocking number of French people in the States at this point in time. A lot of them being either just French noblemen or I wouldn't say noblemen. Very well-to-do French people. Some of them were noblemen, some of them weren't. But it's definitely interesting.
Let's go.
And you'd see a lot of those on the opposite coast from this one, so, what do I... I'm kind of curious. Oh, yeah, it was that one. Oh, that hell of it.
Let's go!
I'm gonna take me more. So, bring his brother up and good what?
Faster! This is getting intense! Try getting up from that! This ain't nice. I know.
Piss off. Son of a bitch.
This is dirty.
Unfortunately, very realistic all the time. Now, oddly enough, I've actually considered hunting. Where I am, it is legal. You just have to apply for the tags for the, Oh!
Get off me!
Holy shit, where'd they all come from? That was fun. I would have started riding hard if I realized it was that one. Eh?
You, a scum who can become as angels.
Okay, not really. Ooh, hello. Might have screwed up a little bit there. Also, I just had the worst
So what do you think of the show, at least?
Okay.
I was
No,
not.
I had the misfortune. I was going to get a bounty, ran into someone, decided to help them, and then 2 seconds later, as soon as I'm done like helping, these fucking bears come out of the woods, start chasing guys. So I kill them both, because one of them just decides to come after me. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not screwing around. And then,
Alright, so you had misfortune, but where's Peacock?
no, that wasn't the misfortune. The misfortune was I skin them, I go to leave, and 3 more pop up out of nowhere. Legitimately, like, spawn in right in front of me and just start freaking mauling the hell out of me. I'm like, I'm screwed. Yeah, because they all spawned right in front of me. I didn't get a chance to kill them. I was backpedaling and trying to get, like, shoot them. And the little shitheads, just all 3 of them around me just started swiping at me. I was like, well, that's great. Guess I'm dead.
Anyway, what I was planning on doing with whatever controllers I have, I don't remember how many I have. Could have sworn I had 4 wired ones.
I think you had a couple of wave bands.
Yeah, one of them really covered. Anyway, what I was planning on doing was start with that with one of them. See if this is a good plan. And what I'm going to do is, if this goes well, I'm going to make one for each primary color.
Come on.
So I'm going to start with red, and then go with green because that's another primary color I know somebody specifically likes.
Can you turn your game up a little bit, by the way?
Oh, is it too quiet?
I have this cranked to maximum, man.
Okay.
I can hear it, but not right.
Yep, I can fix that. Anyway, so I'm starting with red. I'm going to do green. Did you have a preference on color?
Green's fun.
Because I'm eventually going to be doing red, green, yellow, and blue.
Green or blue is fun.
Okay, so I'll do blue third. And then yellow last. Assuming everything goes according to plan.
Okay, this is bullshit. I got no way of getting there without being.
Oh, jeez. That was dangerous.
I am not helping you, dude. I am. Please don't attack.
Oh, fuck you! Raw. You come into my house!
Well, you want to attack me?
Then 3 more pop out.
Don't chase me like that!
Let's make this quick.
I already did that once! Okay, that's much better.
A little bit louder or fine?
That's fine. That's fine. Now, here's the shitty
So did
thing.
you hear what I was whistling upstairs?
No, because I was too busy trying not to die.
I don't know why the song stuck in my head. I'm guessing it's because of Red Dead, but House of the Rising Sun.
What the hell are these shitheads? Like get eaten by a bear or something?
And apparently Josh is not paying attention.
I heard.
Good.
Oh, okay, this is weird. Are you telling me they despawned because I got killed by bear? Oh.
Well, yeah, it'll probably reset at the last death
No,
before you.
it told me it was still there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So there's a friend here, which makes me wonder if that's...
So, not sure if you heard, but I was using the blender. These are new beans as of today. So, it's butter pecan.
Tough one, ain't you?
I can't skip that. If I could, I would. Okay.
Such a
So-
waste of meat!
Oh, I agree. But at this point, I'm killing these mofos.
Oh yeah, I know. I hate the clear amount of meat that they left on the bones.
Okay. Somebody screamed. Sorry, Bobcats, but
Sorry if this makes sounds.
where's the other one?
Okay. Good.
Glad to be of assistance.
If I get mobbed again by another
Glad
Fair.
still.
So I came all the way out here for a bounty and got nothing. By the way, that was shit getting attacked. You can check it in the VOD, by the way.
This is a messy.
Probably, but I'm probably gonna forget when I edit.
Probably not, because you're probably gonna be like, who's he talking about getting rid of?
You'd be surprised. Because I don't edit the night of the videos. I edit at the end of the week.
Oh, is this my horse? I'm okay. Well, considering the bounty disappeared, I am not doing this now. There are pigs up there. Okay. Yeah, by the way, that is like legitimately one of those times where it's just absolute ass. And you're like, thanks, Gabe. Why'd you get my bear?
Cool, thanks. Awesome. Trying to address some issue. I don't know why, but the current update with GIMP makes resizing basically impossible. For some reason, every time you resize something, it leaves a halo around the image that you've made.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Uh-huh. Nope. 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 So long, Space Cowboy.
Hey, that was a good edit. Yeah. That was what happened too.
Ah!
Yeah, but you know why I noped out. You heard it, right?
Yeah, I know. It
It's
was,
like,
a fake,
yeah,
it was a fake thing.
it was fake. What?
It was one of the things where it's like, oh no, pity me, I'm in so much trouble.
No, no. There was an actual bear.
Oh, not another one.
Yeah, I was like, ah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
out of here.
I-
I'm out.
I've hit my bear quota for today, thanks.
Yes, lady?
Well, sir, I need your help. You see, I live in a trading post and, well, my wagon's missing. Won't you find the wagon?
And
mister?
before the wagon has a bear just chilling beside it.
Why not? I'm helping every other lost soul around here.
Find the missing supply. Where? I swear, if I have to go back up there. Job.
By the way, do you have any questions for me regarding what you're getting from Papa?
I don't even know what I said yes to.
Dessert and candy.
Coming from the north. Ooh. Hey. What?
Dessert and candy. I'll hook you up with an app after we're done. It'll make it easier for you.
Coming from the north. Manzanita. Trading company.
Howdy.
Just let me know what you need. You're all set.
I saw John Marston kill 6 lawmen and escape.
Get that? Sounds about right.
Hey, cowboy.
I love how they're talking about you and you're right there.
No me diga. ¿A dónde se fue el tiempo? Tengo que irme.
I'll be seeing you.
¡Nos vemos!
And here we are. Enjoy the journey.
Los traidores practican brujería.
Are you trying to...
We have an array of options for you.
Moonshine. Yeah. No.
I hope you enjoy a smooth ride.
Yeah, it still wants the old one.
Hey. Oh, what?
Yes. Okay, cool.
That's what I want.
I have an issue. Like I said, I have an issue with GIMP in that the newest version screwed with the resizing. I don't know what they screwed with, but they made resizing look absolutely nasty in comparison. Even with a smoothing option turned on, for whatever reason, the outline on the thing leaves like a white halo on the edges of the image, which is absolutely garbo. But all of the format of my current projects are in the new format, and I can't reverse that.
Coming from probably me. I don't know.
Let's go.
I love how it tells me to keep an eye out for vultures. How am I supposed to see vultures here?
Gotta. That would be a good one.
Oh shit. Okay. You caught me just
Just me and you, partner! Oh!
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I know where it is now. Makes it easy. Question is, am I gonna spawn back in town?
Probably.
I mean, it's probably pointless to try and continue. That is Arizona, because that is where that arch is. That arch also doesn't exist anymore. Sure. Oh, you missed it. You know that arch shit. I love how it tells me the bounty target is there, and yet I died.
You lonely, mister.
Sorry, I ain't that kind of feller no more.
Just ran over a Chinaman. I saw him.
You look like a blackjack player.
Okay. Yep, screw it. I'm done. What the hell? A prohibitionist. I don't care. I'm getting off of the story at this point.
I heard that cat-eye gun, John Marston.
Yeah, I'm
That
curious.
sounded like frigging Ned Flanders.
What?
Here to keep you safe, mister.
I heard that outlaw. Like, it sounded like Ned Flanders.
I'm curious to who this guy is.
Hello there, sir. You look like a man who can do an honest day's work for an honest day's pay.
Thin looks can be deceiving, pal.
Perfect. As honesty is in my business the worst policy. I work for a well-respected governor, Nate Johns.
That makes sense.
Now, there is a certain individual spreading nasty rumors about Mr. Johns. I'd like you to put a stop to this vile gossip and malingering.
Suppose I can handle that? For the right price?
Now, this individual has had the misfortune to be photographed enjoying some rather inappropriate company. Been seen with a local whore. Take these photographs to him. After you take care of business, return to me and I'll pay up the reward for your
Lazy
service.
man, but
You're doing great things for your state, dear friend. You should be proud.
you know, it's funny, but at the same time, it's factual.
Time is passing.
No, where is this guy?
So long, then. Ah, the...
American lobbyist, the prohibitionist. Where's this guy? Oh yeah, so he spawned back in over there. Look at that. The bounty spawned back over there. I'm not dealing with it. Prohibitionist to American.
fella. What do you think of our governor, Nate Johns?
Nate Johns? Why, that no-good, lying, backstabbing bastard, I'd like to see him horsewhipped. Why you ask, friend?
Needed to make sure I had the right man. Would you care to take a quick look at a couple photographs of you coming out of a fine place of not much repute?
As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, Nate Johns is a fine, fine man and an even better governor.
Well,
And I consider it an honor.
I mean, think about the
to call him
times.
my friend.
Nowadays, you can easily get away with that kind of shit.
Yeah, I know.
Because if you can, because it's really easy to bury the proof. Back then, not so much. Because they also weren't afraid to hire guys like John, who wouldn't be afraid to put a bullet in your skull for a couple bucks. Of course, you can still do that today, but it gets a whole lot messier. Back then, the cops didn't pry when they were told not to.
Dear me.
It's an interesting thing.
Howdy, Mr. Marston.
Alright, let's see. What Ross? Great men are not always wise. No shit. Alexander the Great died of an STD.
What a pleasant surprise, Mr. Marston.
Genghis Khan.
An informant just told us
Surprisingly lived to a decent age.
our mutual friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, is about to pay call on his bank manager. What do you say to having a little financial discussion with the fella? This way.
Also, just for clarity's sake,
Let's get up on the roof. We'll have a clear shot from there.
you know why Ross is an asshole? Because we met him before. But, well, we don't fight. So, I didn't pick up on it. I saw a clip and it caught me by surprise. And as it turns out, this is not John's first time meeting Ross. His boss who worked for the Pinkerton Detective Agency.
Cover it tight. You see those
Well,
horses to the left by the
we
building
met
across
him,
the street?
a la
Watch his
Milton
boys hitch them there.
from Red
Have to
Dead
run
2.
that way
Milton
to make
Bradley.
Don't start shooting until
But in all seriousness,
We'll spook them.
the guy who threatens
Wait
Arthur
until
when
you
he's
get
got
hold of the side.
John's
Don't
son
shoot till I give you the signal.
early in the game,
Keep your
Okay.
sights trained on that
that's
bank
Milton.
door.
Guess who was with him?
No idea.
Ross.
Never misses any target. Nobody shoots until I say. Don't shoot. That man is a hostage. They shot him dead. See the murder from the bank? Take him out. They're in the windows. Pick them up. They're making a break for it.
You did see that just now, did you?
I did not. I was
Marston, headed to the bank with
One of the
my
guys
man.
teleported out to the stone wall
Be careful. There may be some innocent people there.
and then kind of disappeared.
We can take him.
You're gonna have to have that kind of gung-ho attitude with him.
Let's move. They'll cover the windows from up top.
the color issue I was having.
Oh, fuck down.
Shoot
The
the
thing
lock
that
off
frustrates me
door.
the most is I'm actually permanently going to have two versions of GIMP from now on. The new version so that I can do edits because I can't convert it to a style backwards because the way that new GIMP handles layering is different fundamentally. So I physically cannot open it in an older version of GIMP. But I'm going to have to save it in a...
Damn it! Oh, man. So I screwed that up.
Come on, let's get in there.
What?
I'm about to find out.
Marston, shoot the door open. Let's go. Watch out for hostages. Damn thing.
What the hell are they being shot by?
Shotgun buddy.
I think so. One of them was shooting me through the wall.
Then
Let's move.
it's
They'll cover the windows
probably
one time.
them shoving the gun into the wall and waiting to...
It wouldn't work because that's stonework. You basically...
Shoot the lock off that door. Move in. Keep an eye out for civilians.
Please don't kill me!
I ain't gonna tell you again. Back the hell off, Jesus Christ.
Help me! Please!
Oh, it's clean here. I've seen tougher cow turds.
You heard what he said?
I've seen tougher cow turds!
Town hall. Good work. Dutch ain't down here. He's got to be hiding upstairs somewhere. Boom! Yeah. Yeah. Come on! Jesus Christ!
Oh, it's nice to see you, John.
Hello, Dutch.
How's Abigail?
Well, I hope. Ain't seen her for a while.
Because you've been chasing me?
Let the woman go, Dutch.
Of course. Of course.
Oh,
How's your little boy?
He ain't so little now.
No, he must be what? 15?
I wouldn't aim up. I'd be going right for his foot.
Time fly.
If it's foot out in the open,
Don't
it'd be
adjust.
bye.
It's over, man.
Of course. Of course.
I would not have let me back him back
I
in the
surrendered,
corner
John.
and make him fucking step back.
You're the master now.
I've been my master since you left me to die.
We all make mistakes, John. I never
Yes,
claimed
you
to
did.
be a saint. But equally, I never took you for an errand boy.
Just trying to help my family, Dutch. By making compromises we all have to. Now let her go. It's over.
You want the girl, John? You always were the romantic sort. You know, gentlemen, this man here, oh, he married a whore. Used to ride with us. We all had her. Oh, but he married her. And you know that makes him a better man than us. He's a better man. Have the girl, John.
Easy, Dutch.
She's a parting gift from me.
No! God damn!
Oh, he's a
Let's
real
get
piece of
after
work now.
I don't see him.
What the hell happened in there? This is your fault, Marston.
You got a gun too, Sheriff.
You waited too long.
Next time I'll just shoot the girl.
That's enough. Come on, let's find the
Chris.
bastard. Mount up. He went this way.
I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to, can you take the shot?
We saw Vanderlyn escaping from
let's just say Dutch ain't gone and got himself saved. He killed some poor woman.
There's an old logging camp further down this road. It's been abandoned for years. My guess is that's where they're headed. Come on, follow me.
Alright. I love how Ross is just like,
So that's the great Dutch? What a role model! The man who made you who you are.
I guess so.
Has he changed?
No, still the same crazy bastard he turned into.
How was it seeing him after all this time? Did he tug on your heartstrings?
He kind of reminds me of you. Violent piece of shit who went and confused himself with God.
Isn't that sweet of you? And now you must kill him. Your side is chosen.
My side ain't chosen. My side was given. I'd kill you 100 times before I killed Dutch, if it was an option.
Hallelujah! I think we're finally reaching an understanding, Mr. Marston.
Who the hell are you fellers anyway? Lawmen or army?
We are neither, Mr. Marston. But I have the authority over both.
You bastard can't ever give a straight answer, can you?
Look, that's Dutch's car. Hurry, he can't have got far.
you guys are idiots.
Easy now.
You hit.
Thanks, horse.
Come on, come on! You want to stop doing that? It's you or me, friend!
I can't see them against the front bushes. Buddy, you enjoy teleporting out of the ground?
Ain't no need to die, friend! I'm wide open here!
Where's Dutch, Marston?
He got away.
Scared to shoot him? Too much to handle?
When the opportunity presents itself, I'll put a bullet in him, don't you worry. Won't like myself for doing it, but I'll do it.
Ah, good man, good man. You know, at the end of this, you'll probably get a medal. I know I shall.
I love his reaction to that. He's like,
You think I care about a medal?
"Oh, it's not even that." He's just like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with this."
I'll blame him though.
Well, I mean, you kill your mentor. You're basically having to kill your mentor. You know, Bill Williamson, piece of shit to begin with. So, no point in going off about him anyways. But Javier, I actually liked.
Yeah, he was actually kind of a likable character. He was the mixed race guy, right?
No, that was Charles. No, Javier is the Mexican guy that we had to capture. In 2, this kind of makes me want to go back and play 2 on stream. Problem is, that's a lot of...
Yeah, nah, don't worry about that.
Honestly, how long ago was it that I played that?
Not that long.
It's been longer than you think. It's been more than 4 years.
Yeah, but it's still been. It's not been long enough, is what I'm getting at.
Makes me tempted to play it even on my own crap. You know, just for clarity's folks, up until now, I have never played this game. I don't know the story that led to Red Dead Redemption 2. No, like,
He knew about it. He didn't know. He's never played the game. No, but he knew about it.
that being said, you know what, a friend of mine talked a lot about it. Actually, two of them, they're brothers. They both liked it. And they told me I should give it a try if I could. And so I ended up picking up. It's one of my bigger regrets for the collector's editions, because it was actually worth it. But I wish I had picked it up, the collector's edition for Red Dead 2. Let's put it this way: I very rarely get into open world games nowadays, and I mean like
They're
really.
a slog to try and get into.
It's not just a slog; it's going back and playing them again.
Oh yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, I
still legitimately want to go back to like Fallout 4 if there's no new ones coming out anytime soon.
I still need to finish it.
Well, maybe we should do it together on stream.
You do realize I'm halfway through the story and there's no new game plus.
I get that.
I would literally be picking up where I left off without remembering where I picked off.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe we should start over. Since you've been
No.
gone from it for a while.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Oh, spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a
I have to agree with Ross on this one,
So,
but I have to agree with Ross on this one.
I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
No, Marston already knows that.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
I can't really blame. You know what? The more I think about it, Ross isn't entirely in the wrong in how he's doing things. He's not in the right either. But the funny part about all this is Ross has reason for not liking Dutch too. Because if he had, hello, after skip the destination, I don't need to hear the monologuing. You sly dog, you got me monologuing.
Here they come! Look, they brought the machine gun!
Oh, what the hell? Oh.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
I love how he's saying that from the safety of the fucking truck. An armored truck.
Hold your fire until I give the word.
I can screw this up. I don't want to start again though.
There they are! Open fire!
You want me now? I'm wide open here.
Come on.
Hold him up!
I've been waiting for this day! Take them early!
Goddamn savages!
And accurate to the majority of the time.
Don't let him get too close!
Come and get me!
You'll pay for this!
Oof. Headshot with a Maxim
Look, they're
gun.
running! Move out! Don't let them get away!
Shot them with a cannon. Scared.
I love how the last one is that.
Shit, I just wasn't expecting that last minute. It's like, what the hell is this? Where did the Wilhelm scream come from?
What is it with these people?
Loyalty. Which is good at it.
Yeah, he is.
Nope, nope, nope.
Where are they coming from? They're like rats! Get them back!
Oh shit. Did you hear that, Saber?
Kill those bastards!
Nope. How did you survive multiple maximum bullets to the face? I have questions, dude.
That wagon's out of control! It's coming straight out of the cavalry!
Of course, Dutch is better prepared than you, nut job. Ross is such an idiot. Ooh, he got hit pretty good.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men! Let's move out!
Ross is such an idiot.
Understatement of the lifetime.
Oh, he knows what he's doing to get the job done, but he's still an idiot. Because he still pays for it with his wife. Yeah, spoiler, I know how it ends.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his. I wanted to wait for more men, but them city boys back there weren't having none of it.
And you answer to them?
Unfortunately, it seems that now we do.
Yeah, because guess what they are?
They said you was in a gang with this
They're
Dutch
feds.
Vanderlyn.
I was once. A long time ago.
Don't seem like the kind of fella you want to run with. Unless I completely misjudged your character, of course.
When he turned crazy, I left. At least I tried to leave. Till those suits back there came and knocking, threatened to kill my wife and son if I didn't go after them.
Strange times we live in, partner. Strange times.
I love how the captain is just like, yeah, I feel bad for you.
It's a funny business. Army, government men, criminals, with all due respect.
You're telling me.
Too many hands on the tiller, if you ask me. This is how mistakes happen. My boys don't know who's giving the orders no more.
Take it from me, mister. When we get up there, it ain't gonna matter. It'll be every man for himself.
Yep. 'Cause Dutch ain't gonna fight fair. You can bet your ass on it. To use the old expression.
Whoa there.
You know, it's funny. I am further along than I thought. I'm about to once this encounter is done, I'm into the after chapter. Pretty much. So probably one more session after this. Depending on the time, but I don't know. Tripler. Is it 120 after 8?
It's nearly half an hour.
I'm able to get through this encounter. I'm definitely not finishing the game. This is about to get bad. Well.
Let's go. Yeah.
So I gotta wonder, given what's happening, is Ross just abusing his power, or is he going on a revenge trip with government backing and just taking it too far?
Probably a little column of A, a little column B.
Kind of funny. For context, folks, for those of you who don't know, I said it earlier, but Ross and John have met before. Because in Red Dead Redemption 2, which is the prequel to this, explaining everything that's happened leading up to it, you're approached by two Pinkerton Detective Agency agents. One being going by the name Milton, and the other one being a young Ross. His boss and partner, of course, if you played the game or seen, watched the playthrough, is subsequently brutally killed by Arthur Morgan.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Something, which I think results in Milton's attitude with John. Run for your life.
Go! Get down!
I love how the army guy is just standing there with his hands on his hips, like, done this before. Now, here comes the fun part.
Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
Hey, how the hell did they teleport? Yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
That was too close to my liking, Jet!
I should have just stuck with the rifle.
It's time to kill these motherless bastards!
Hey, look, it was a bad idea.
There's also
Let's go,
more
man.
explosive
Move into the
boxes
village.
everywhere. Had I noticed that, I would have just started shooting them. It's really hard to tell with the old graphics.
That's fair.
You man the Gatling gun, Marston.
Well, considering we're coming to a close on this game soon,
Be more useful.
what's your plan on the next game?
Don't have one yet.
Done here, fellas.
Just for shits and giggles, I'm tempted to do Atomic Heart.
I mean, I wouldn't mind at least learning about it a little bit. It sounds really messed up, though.
It definitely is, I'll say that much. But it's interesting for the premise, because it kind of makes sense.
Right, Marston. We'll take two.
I am doing it on New Game Plus, so if I can
Oh, of
avoid all the
course,
extra
of course.
stuff, I'm gonna
You
do
and
so.
I'll provide the cover fire.
Last thing I'm gonna do is deny you that. I prefer
Alright, man.
doing New
Blow
Game
that
Plus
gate open.
gameplays
Get
if
ready
there's
to hold off their
if that's
fire,
available.
Marston.
Because usually it has better bells and whistles. And it shows some things that the base game didn't show the first time.
What next?
We lost one. Keep up the fire. This ends right now. Come on.
Why don't you go get some bread? Even this up a bit.
Everyone get back. Fire in the hole.
Kill me.
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
You act like you have a choice.
I suggest you follow me.
Love of God.
I'll make it pay for quiet. I heard something.
Working for the government, John. All I taught you. I'm ashamed.
I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Blew it up on my face.
Might wanna, I don't know, grab cover somewhere else. That one's kind of open.
Follow me. Try to keep up. You dishonor your fellow man.
government, John. After all I
Yep, that
taught
tent's gonna protect you.
I'm ashamed.
I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice. You're just too
They got my fish.
Abigail was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's another whore's son. Just like you.
Open your eyes. We're being flanked.
You're weak. You always were. You never had the stomach for this.
For what? You got no idea what you're killing for.
You never could see what I could see, John. You were too scared. You'll never get me to surrender. You better kill me, John.
If that's how it's gotta be.
Son of a bitch. God damn it. You'll never take me alive, John.
Famous last words.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's kind of the point, isn't it?
I don't even have to run here. But you know what? Just to make this interesting. Bring it, you little piece of shit.
Of course, it's in a mine.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
Break him.
I ain't like you.
Well, I love how he's got his own little personal chamber up here. And in the back of the cave. Also, smart guy would just sit on the top of the ladder out of sight. How the hell are you gonna get up then?
Yeah, I know.
Well, actually no, because if they can climb around and they can figure out where you are, what are you gonna do? You're gonna sit up there only to get shot in the ass. I hate that it's over. I get it.
Stop doing that.
Can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
No, unfortunately, he is absolutely correct, despite how messed in the head he is. Oh, yeah. I'm not. Okay, so I did make it as far as I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
I would have just shot him right there.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up neither. I can't.
You know, I just
deny
realized something.
nature.
Hmm.
That's a paradox, John.
Look at how bare bones he is.
You
Yeah.
see?
He's
Then I
he's
have
really
to
old
shoot you.
and
No.
wasting away.
I don't mean that.
I'm gone.
Look at the dress.
They'll just find another monster.
Think about the way he was dressed in the first game.
Oh yeah, I know. I know.
Long sleeve, white shirt.
I get it. I get
button
it.
up
He was a white collar
That's their
criminal. I get it.
business.
but he was very dapper, silk.
That's
you know,
why I
silk
said
eyes.
he was a white collar criminal.
And yet,
Our time has passed, John.
it really is a reflection of his character to see him. Do they actually show it? I am amazed. They would not show that in a modern game. They would show him drop and then look down afterwards to see his broken body.
Yeah.
They wouldn't actually show him hidden.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun?
He's gonna use it to shoot him.
Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking.
He knows he'll shoot him.
They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Yes, Ant.
Seriously.
I get that Ross is not entirely in the wrong here, but at the same time, it's one of those moments of, buddy, do I ever look forward to killing you? Interesting. Hey, so that's why they had moments like that in 2. Yes, I know I'm learning about that. I don't care. I don't know where Preacher's Hope is. Oh! Okay, so it's exactly where I thought.
And I know the only compass that I need.
Don't care about you guys.
Yeah, game's over.
Not quite.
You know what I mean.
Leads back to you. And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the warmth of your arms I stray, off the radar and into harm's way. Now I know the only compass that I need, oh, is the one that leads back to you.
Picture looks so much better in the thumbnail.
What?
It looks better on the smaller image.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I really wish Rockstar would get up their ass and just remake it.
Yeah, you'd think they would, considering they've remade so many of
Well,
like.
not even that. Red Dead 2 had this area.
Oh
in its
gosh, the pop up
entirety.
on the trees. That's actually nasty. Look at that.
It's also Howl.
Yeah. Honestly, like literally, if they went back into their library and remade some of their older titles, they'd actually be making more bank than just remaking the same damn game over and over again.
Well, here's the thing. Like I said, Red Dead 2, this entire area is totally fleshed out.
Yeah.
It's part of the game map, so you can actually go through everywhere, and it's everything that's here. So it's all there already. They just have to redo. The big thing is going to be redo the story and the gameplay mechanics. That's it.
I don't get it. Like they've remade, like what Grand Theft Auto 6 was it? No,
6
5.
is the one that they
That's-
didn't remake 5. They remade San Andreas, Vice City, and 2.
No. The current one that's the newest one.
Oh, that would be 5.
Yeah. They've
Yeah.
remade 5 so many, or not remade, but like remastered and re-released 5 so many times. They should like stop that and actually focus on games in their library that are super old that
They're
would benefit from a remake.
They're already working on 6, and they had started working on it, on a Red Dead remake, and then they just dropped it. I'm honestly hoping with the update that's now, because Red Dead Online was shut down, now it's back active, and they're adding zombies to it. So I'm wondering if this is a precursor to this. It'd be nice, especially if they didn't botch anything.
Yeah.
But I'd also like to see things more fleshed out. More side quests, the hunting, all the other stuff.
Alright.
Wow, make it more.
No, I mean, alright, we're there now.
Not for long, no. You know, I gotta ask, where the fuck is Uncle in the middle of all of this?
Thought he was dead by now.
No. He goes out in John's last scene.
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. Wingard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh,
Like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now.
I understand why she would be like that, given the lifestyle she started with.
Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get a warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your face, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't.
Right, your beard doesn't say that.
Figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's Stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learned.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
I'd also like to know what happened with Charles and Sadie. They disappeared. Ooh. Okay. Back in the era of video games where they would show that kind of shit.
They didn't even show anything.
No, but modern video games won't even a lot of times show that. Some of them won't.
I've seen worse.
You get a mature rating if you do.
Yeah, and this does have a mature rating.
What time is it?
You still have 8 minutes.
I'm trying to say.
Aren't you basically done though? You just need to get
No.
the cattle and come back.
No, because there's still more afterwards.
Oh right, you play as Jack, right?
Not just that.
Don't keep that poor boy waiting now. He's so excited to spend time with you.
What can I say?
Oh, that's not your bed for one.
You
Yeah.
best get going.
No,
Jack's waiting
if
for you at the stable.
I can't save, so I get the feeling this is the last stand.
Yeah, just go for it, man. I don't care if you go over.
Okay.
How do you do?
Are you ready? Let's haul out. Yeah.
By the way, of those two, between the song we heard on his ride back to the ranch and Unshaken, I prefer Unshaken. It's a little.
Oh, I love the skybox here.
How you feeling, Jack?
I'm
Yeah.
feeling fine, sir.
It was
We got a
Hunter's
decent
Moon
ride
last
ahead of
night.
us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these
That thing.
ranchers?
I met 'em
It had
while I
a
was away.
semicircle like that.
McFarland's are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Met them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
I don't often get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No, I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
No shit, you're dumb as a brick. We already know this. I'm not wrong. Arthur at least had some brains.
Hey, Paul!
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right. Some people thought I owed them some favors.
Why did they take us away?
They thought it wasn't safe for you here by yourself. Those men harm you?
Oh, no, they're okay. Some of them even told me stories. I think I'd like to be a government man one day. Or a politician.
I'd rather you chose an
Oh,
honest
ho, ho.
profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad choices. But all that life, it's over now.
Oh, don't the man from First Cattle back. That would be really obnoxious.
Paul, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change.
Yes, they do.
Chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You've never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says.
He's not wrong. No, it's not. And by the way, when I looked through the player's guide, I did find out.
You ready to learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Paul. Apart from the odd pack of drugs.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. What ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper that ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, you still have to raise cattle.
I was thinking, maybe I might be a businessman.
I thought you wanted to be a writer.
Well, I could be both. A rich industrialist who writes novels about the Old West on the side.
And he becomes neither.
Son, but for now, let's concentrate on getting
He
some
becomes
food
the
on
very
table.
thing his father
Unless
was.
you're planning on striking literary gold in the next day or two, that is.
Didn't really have much choice.
Oh yes, he did.
His life stopped basically when they died. He had to fend for himself, and
well, no.
We're talking now, boy. We need to save our energy
No,
for that
just-
herd.
Uncle and John were the other ones who were killed. Abigail was stuck in.
I thought she died.
Later.
Oh, okay.
It's like 1920s or 1930s by the time that's all done.
Okay, I thought she died soon after.
There's the ranch.
Here's the thing about that, and I wish they would have addressed it, was did Jack fight in the First World War? Because he would have been drafted.
True.
100%. Like, that wouldn't have been a maybe.
John Marston. There's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. Let's go.
I swear, if I actually have to hurt them on the way back, I'm gonna be upset.
All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A
Ah!
I said
What?
I'd be back when this was all
The
over,
term
Mr.
she
McFarland.
uses.
After the barn fire, you remember?
The devil walks among us?
I just didn't believe a word of it.
Referring to John.
So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
I love how he loses the vest.
Yeah, he's in like more cleaner
Casual
clothing,
attire.
basically.
Come on, Bessie.
Head for the river, son! Come on.
Don't go too fast.
Yeah, no.
I'll give you a hand. to
One's
get
missing.
moving.
Come on. No, 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 no.
Whoa.
There we go.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard, you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack.
Hello?
Ah, the arrogance of youth. He gets a little fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Must take after his father.
Come on, buddy.
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
I wonder how many cattle are failing.
How's the ranch?
We're surviving, but it hasn't gotten any easier.
If you're still struggling, there's not much hope for me. Let's go.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call
everything.
me Bonnie, you dolt.
Not with his wife.
Go. Jack, we need to move him across the river. Come on. Yeah. You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
On this since the beginning of the day.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. You know, why do I get the feeling? I don't know. I get the feeling I'm gonna finish this today at the rate that it was on.
Probably best you did. Because if you were to do it next week, you'd basically be playing for like just a couple of minutes and then finishing it.
Yes. This is annoying, this though.
So, that still doesn't answer my question though, like...
I don't know. For the next game, okay?
Okay. Well, think about it.
Maybe just get Atomic Heart over. I'd love for Aiden to see it because he was interested in the
Then
premise.
don't do Atomic Heart. Wait for your choice. You've got a choice next after the group choice anyway.
Did everybody agree to the group choice?
Well,
People seem
yes,
like a
they
little
just haven't.
reticent.
They haven't sent me any messages yet. I'm gonna address that tomorrow.
I don't even know what I would do next. Atomic Heart just makes more sense to do when I play with it. Also because there's the DLC is all canon, despite being two separate timelines. Trying to understand that is a little bit much. Also, the AI in the glove kind of is a little bit.
Wait! Slow down! They look like rustlers! I'll deal with this! Stay with the herd, Jack!
Well, they fired first, so...
Ain't your life worth living?
Wow, you finished them pretty quickly.
No.
Well, the ones that were there, anyway.
I think that's all of them. Jack! Wait there! I'm coming! Let's go! You alright? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack! Head left up the road towards home!
I know where I'm going, Paul.
I love how there's like 3 guys riding along the road and they don't even question the fact that they're seeing a bunch of dead guys.
It was 4, but yeah.
Fire!
That's a fake,
Oh my gosh. How long have you been here, Faye?
We just got here. Okay.
Yeah.
No work today?
Are we muted? Hold on.
Potato, 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 potato.
How long have you been here?
I just showed up.
They just showed up.
No work today? I feel like that was a horrible quick. What?
Yeah, because I can only have... Yeah, because I can only have 3 days with 8-hour shifts, and I only get 1 additional 4-hour shift. Sometimes.
Oh, reminder, we
Next
are
week?
not available Saturday.
I already told them.
I already know. No, Kai's gonna be bitchy about it. Then I have something on the 12th, and I also have literally...
Yeah, I'm not gonna be available the 12th
Monday
either.
Well, I might not be available because family is coming over.
Yeah, he's gonna be extra crowded. I gotta message him and let him know, like, I'm not gonna be,
Let's not
available.
get too into it on camera.
Yeah. We're following the guys again. Come on!
I'm sorry, what?
Alright. Now lead them into the pit.
Did you see what happened?
Yes, that was happening when I was getting shot at earlier. They were teleporting.
No! The bird. It went...
Yeah, it teleported. Shit's
It didn't teleport. It was going towards the gate, and because the gate, I'm assuming, is a hard surface for flying critters, it slid straight up the hitbox and past the top of the gate.
Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable. That's a fine
I love how
herd
the
we got
music just
ourselves.
changed.
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
Thanks, Paul.
Make a rancher of you yet.
Or maybe not.
How the heck did he gain money from buying cattle?
Come back between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Oh, dear. I don't think I'm gonna finish this game. Because all of a sudden, random shit just starts showing up. Try. See what happens.
Pestilence.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him, and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Come on! Scat!
Reminds you of your parents?
I would never do that because I know I'll get fingers.
No, but that reminds you of maybe of your dad? With your mom? Or the other way around? No? So many crows. If only you had birdshot. Why did you double tap that specific crow?
It wasn't intentional.
Screw you specifically! It's snake oil. You know, if he was illiterate, man, he'd realize how much of a bad omen this was. Not gonna react to the screaming. Nope. Bro, the corn's going down as you're in Deadeye. What the hell? Shoot the one that's coming out of the thing.
I love the sound of them. It's just a wet spot. It's like they don't make that sound.
Finally. Now about that stew.
How are you?
You trying to save or what?
Yeah, I can get that part. I'm gonna save Jack first.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request now, is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
You know. A little bit like you, I guess. She's a woman in a man's world.
He knows how to butter her up.
Yeah!
He's just like, gets it. And how much shit am I about to go through?
John, wait! Maybe I should meet this McFarland woman.
Jealousy!
Well, come on, man.
Oh, an avatar timer. Punch buckets.
I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was So, John Marston, you only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No.
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What?
Woo!
Like me?
No.
A wagon should not bounce like that.
Mouth. No. That kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery. Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she wrote. It's just some corn. She said
Oh
my
boy,
life-
I am gonna end up running someone over. What the hell is with these physics?
Marizics.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
A Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if
No.
he was afraid of some fool.
Bill weren't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. Better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But there was still kind of a family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
That's the problem with cults and pyramid schemes like that.
Government bastard.
You can't see it unless you step away from it first.
They kept their eyes
And it's the last thing they want to let you do.
too far from here, though.
Oh, let's be real. For you know what? For Dutch, I think it was about family. Legitimately. Because he lost his chance.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen if they laid a finger on me.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? You're gonna start yammering about women's work, John. I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
What a layup out of this. Not the jealous type, huh?
It's not jealousy that's the problem. She could tell it was, yeah.
Ma'am?
Ah,
Unmarried? Yeah.
let's be real, she wouldn't want the trouble to come being with John. Strong? Oh, no.
I want to slow down.
No, no, no.
Oh, I thought you were crossing over.
So that was the same as Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect rancher's wife, if I
Not
ever
wrong.
saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her. And I'm glad she saved
I
my
just
life.
love how once she
Most
realizes
times, anyway.
she's outclassed, she's just like, damn it.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on me.
Too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
I love how he doesn't deny it. He's like, yeah, I've been hit many times.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday.
Is it just me, or is the air getting all smoky?
John. How many times
Not
can
just
we
you.
start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over.
Oh my gosh, there are people walking around this time.
Leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
The bouncing.
A life to cry, forgive us?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something
She's
else.
right.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are. Than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back
So,
to work.
if I remember the count right, there's only 8 of like 30
Jack doing?
that come out of this alive.
He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be alright.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
He ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you
You can't.
explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Yeah.
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Now. Sure, let's go do it, but I shit.
What?
Your family member is not right here. Back later.
Just randomly lying on the ground. Uncle.
I love how it took me walking away for that to trigger.
Yeah.
And it took me to... Oh, boy, what that?
By sweat and toil.
Just like in the...
Old man.
I am up.
Get up.
Oh. There, I'm up. Well, thank the good Lord you're back. Nothing worse for an old man than sleeping in the warm afternoon sun.
What a lazy shit.
Going a long sleep, Uncle? That can be arranged. It'll cost me less than food.
You always was a hard and nasty man, John Marston.
You always was a useless, conniving thief. And where's them cattle? Did you take them to pasture?
It's coming around to that.
When exactly?
It's easy to pick on the elderly. It's easy, but it ain't dignified.
Come on, old man. We'll do this together.
Not cold, I'm just useless one of a lot.
All right, you stay front.
Get out the gate. Get out there.
Drugs.
Let's keep it moving now.
No, no drugs.
Come on.
Drugs.
Oh, the drugs.
You know, horrible
Drugs.
joke given. Okay, Get it.
What? I take a lot of drugs. What are you talking Not that kind of drugs.
Boy, I have done those.
Yeah.
Nothing heavy, but
I could care less.
all teams try this the green stuff at least once.
No. I don't need to. I don't want to.
Come on, get through the gate. Get through the
Hey, Josh, quick
gate.
question. Josh, quick question. Can you see the moon?
In the game?
Yes.
Not right now.
Did they add the detail of sometimes you can see the moon out in daylight?
Nope.
Yes.
Not that I. Well, I don't see it right now.
The last time I was out, it was still kind of bright out. Why?
No, there
I
are
don't
no
know.
werewolves.
No, I didn't. No, I thought I'd ask us. Because I thought, like, did they add this detail? Because that does happen.
Yeah, it happens a lot here in the city.
You know, there's a secret interaction in Quest Chain. In
Chest
two.
Queen.
A message from the government of Canada.
No. Quest Chain in the sequel, where you deal with an actual vampire in basically Baton Rouge.
Blah, 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 blah.
Wait, you mean 2?
Yeah.
Yep. You can actually run into a vampire. He murders virgin women.
Oof.
Sucks their blood. Wow.
Rude prequel. Prequel.
Someone's trying to rob the train.
And then suddenly, soapbox ad.
Just, yeah.
Probably just lost all my cattle because of that.
No.
You folks okay?
I think we're safe. Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Dude, with the way those things are built, that thing is a tank. I don't think you needed to worry.
No, you'd be surprised. It's actually quite easy to not be surprised.
Old habits die hard, I see. You'll never learn.
Shut it, old man. Come on. Let's get this herd moving
Come
again.
on.
Moo.
10 of 15.
Come on.
Come on.
Yes.
Move it.
Move it.
Come on. Let's move them out.
This is such a boring section of.
Move it up.
Hey. Turn around.
LMAO.
Say. At least he got the reference. And now for the part of the show where Larry sings a song.
A silly
Silly songs with Larry. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush?
Okay.
And that's about as far as I'm gonna take that, folks. I mean, honestly, you know what caught me by surprise the most with that was watching a React video which came out this year. They're like, do you know these block cartoons from the 2000s? And then, like, we're halfway through the video and all of a sudden, all I see is Larry lean out with the trombone. And it's just boom, 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 boom. Oh my god, I know what it is!
Why is the Butts playing the trombone?
Wow.
Larry the Cucumber.
No, it's because of the intro to VeggieTales was always but they're gonna make fun of me. No, they won't, Larry. Kids proceed to laugh at him anyways. It was. There's a couple React videos, and like I said, they came out this year. The one.
Bison.
Yeah, I'm not following that. I just got a laugh out of it because the moment everybody saw Larry, they're like, "Wait a second," and then the boom, 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 boom. I kid you not. Of the 8 people they had trying to guess what it was, like 5 of them immediately freaked out. They're like, "Oh!"
Okay. Oh.
Oh, that was the one kid. I'm just like, oh my gosh. It also slightly weirds me out because I'm surprised that Christian animation would be that popular.
Yeah, no, it was pretty popular.
Because they were able to mask it enough.
Mask it? Not really.
No. It's exactly what it was supposed to be.
Around here, outside of church, nobody's heard of that.
Yeah. The fact that just a bunch of random kids down in California knew exactly what it was right off the bat was just like, oh. And then listening to half of them start singing the song with Bob.
Ranch is in turmoil. We may not make it through the winter. What could we possibly want with some good quality horses? Come on.
That tone of voice ain't so becoming on you. Makes you seem all pent up and angry like some Blackwater would-be business tycoon with a bad case of hemorrhoids.
I'll give you a bad case of someone just shot me in the head if you don't hurry up.
Are you gonna mount up, kid?
He runs pretty good on him. We should not be that spry.
Alright.
Why does he want horses?
Yeah. Come on.
You might be surprised, but wild horses, if they're the right breed, do actually suffer a bit.
Why you gotta act so diggity all the damn time? What happened to you?
What were you gonna do? Just look at them horses all day?
Well, God forbid I'd do anything around here without checking with His
Oh,
Royal
hi.
Highness first.
Yeah, you're real good at watching. That's about all you're good for, apart from bending your elbow.
I can't do right for doing wrong. You're an ungrateful bastard, you know. What are you going that way for?
Uncle does have a right to call me out,
Deal now.
and I could have stopped. We've had it out more than a couple of hours. Broken tree. Oh great, how many of these am I gonna drag at?
Whoa! Look, there they are.
I haven't done this in a while. Such a ear and it's bothering me so much. It's distracting.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
You
all right.
There you go. Would you look at that?
Oh no. This could be one of the. Yes, that's fine. Okay, where did he go?
The moon.
Oh, I gotta capture all of them. This is not gonna be okay.
I doubt you need to capture all of them.
One. I think the first person perspective is a bit much.
You mean the third person perspective?
Yeah, but from the front.
Yeah.
I got you.
You got him now, John.
Relax now. Nearly there.
Woo!
Steady now. Lean
I got
into
you
it.
now.
Uncork that
Hold me
nut,
down.
boy. Use your knees, you woman.
See? We're friends now.
Good.
It's full of that stuff. Oh.
Might as well see it. Get us another one.
Wow, that was hard.
It was. It's like it screwed it up.
It's fine.
Get over here!
Get the gray one.
Okay. How are you gonna make me catch? Oh, you son of a!
Come on.
Go on, rope it.
Oh, for... Okay, we're no. Now I'm annoyed.
Now.
Come here.
Hurry up. Jump on there, quick. You got him now, John.
Steady.
Careful. That's a feisty one. Don't fall off. Lean into it.
All right.
You got him now, John. Lean
Calm
into
down
it.
now. Come on. Come on.
Careful.
Nearly got you.
That's a feisty one. There you go.
Oh, this ain't good.
You got him now, John.
Relax now.
Use your knees, you woman. Careful. That's a feisty one.
This don't feel too good.
That's more like it. I'll take care of her now.
Oh my
that's enough
god!
for now.
Did you see that
That
roll?
would have taken him right off the saddle if that actually had hit
Buddy,
on.
Uncle would not be handling that by himself. Okay. Yeah, there's a cliff wall there. Don't tell me he's gonna try and get Jack with right going.
I mean,
Whoa. Make sure there's enough fresh hay. We need to keep them strong.
All right. Damn, a little gratitude wouldn't kill you. Not a bad day's work.
Thank you, horse, for pushing me. Okay.
How do you do, sir?
Your family member is not here right now. Please come back. Oh, it's gonna do that.
he needs to get into position first.
This is why I like new games. Because usually they don't wander off. What? Oh. Oh, you dick of a game. Kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna go save at this point. I don't know how much more there is, that's the problem.
Yeah. kind of there too. I'm like, I thought this was gonna end right, like soon.
The problem is, I get the feeling it's quite on. That would be an expensive bed, then even more so. Oh, it's the middle of the night. He's definitely not gonna be out there now. Wouldn't that be hilarious? He's just gonna lie on the bed? Yep.
She had to stance up for it first, though.
I'm sorry, but that was hilarious. Let me just devote for a second.
No. She's like,
let's see if he's actually there. This would be hilarious.
he's walking to it. Hang on. Don't go right away.
Oh my god. Did it have to be early in the morning? What you want to bet the time was important?
Well, it was almost nighttime when you got there. That's fine.
You shouldn't be able to read. It's still pretty dark.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
I love that. Jack's legitimately just being smart with him. Is like, you're hilarious. You wouldn't do that to me. Like, you might be surprised. That's definitely gonna work. Either that or Jack.
All right, now stay close to the dog, son. Come. When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
I do hate the fact that I don't have arrows.
You don't have what?
Arrows.
Sure you're ready for this?
Oh, did you have some in the second game?
Now the trick
Yep.
to hunting is
Okay.
calm
You got a
and
bow at the beginning of the game.
Look, a schmackable.
You don't
Or
seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? Yippee!
You dealing with it or am I?
I'm dealing with it.
Okay.
Because if I wasn't dealing with it, I wouldn't have pointed it out.
Yeah, fair
Tall
enough.
trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves.
Look, he's picked up a scent. Come on. Now, when we get near him, hang back and stay quiet. I'll show you how it's done. Easy. Come on. Yeah. Jack, there's one up ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
This one's mine. Stay with me, son.
Right there? Could be wrong, though. Oh, it's dead ahead.
Yeah.
Right there.
Go on, Paul.
Yeah, you let it go, man.
Yeah.
Do you know where the kill shot is?
Yeah.
No.
Come on.
When it comes to hunting
Yes,
deer,
I know you want to go so hard.
I thought he was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next. All right, let's see if we can find some more.
I love how the way they run in this game. It's so, like, not...
I don't.
It looks so weird.
Find another one, Rufus.
Come on. You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch
I
at it.
know. I saw how you did it.
You say so. All right.
Yeah, I screwed that
When he
up.
finds him, you take the lead.
Screwed what up?
Taking my shot.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Come on.
Holy freaking crap, he's hauling ass.
Go on, boy.
I think that was a blue jay that just flew past.
Good boy.
There they are. Jack, come on.
Sure you're the one who's supposed to kill it?
There's one of them.
Come on, buddy.
I got it too.
You saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Whoa!
It's gonna be hard on him.
Hey, watch it!
Obviously, they're gonna make it easier.
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
So am I. I went to freaking.
Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the
You weren't
tree.
supposed to kill two.
It showed all of them. I had to kill all of them to succeed.
Game?
So, how do you kill 4 of them? And then I can only harvest the
What?
one.
Yeah, what
the
the-
two, one each.
Game, what the hell?
It's such a a waste of money.
Yeah. I mean, sure, they're basically making it. Oh yeah, you carve one on camera, but the rest are actually being carved. But it's,
No, I don't have the other.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, here we are.
My goodness.
Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Get the hell out of my way.
Howdy, mister.
Oh, he's in the market. You're all set.
That's what I've got for sale.
See you again, I hope.
All done. Let's head home.
I love this game.
Thank you.
Stop. That is not funny.
It is, and you know it. I'm gonna get on my horse. Now I'm gonna pay for this newspaper.
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stew.
I'm not very good at getting on my horse.
It's better than the second game where if you ran into the slightest thing,
Whee! Yeah.
it's like, what the hell did I hit? You go back and look and you're like, oh, there's a freaking rock sticking there.
It was a tiny ass freaking twig just sticking out, and apparently it has a headbox.
That always pissed me off. Especially when you had it on autopilot to just go from point A to point B, so you didn't have to pay attention for a little bit.
Yeah.
And you could have a little, like, you could just kind of enjoy the surrounding environment. And then the horse somehow hit something because it went off the road for like 2 seconds.
And it stops dead, and you don't.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just like, yeah, because you laughed at me because I wasn't paying attention the whole time. Like, yeah, your horse just fucking took off. It's like, what the?
It basically treats it like a ragdoll in what's it called? Grand Theft Auto.
Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores.
And no.
What the hell is he shooting at?
Janky minutes.
Yeah.
Interesting interaction.
You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
I guess not.
Show me and you'll just run off
What?
again or something. It's better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolf's been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare him off. You wanna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
It's learning. I don't blame him.
He's a
All right, let's
teenager.
go.
He's always
Stay
got.
on Rufus now.
I'm gonna have angst at that age.
Let's go.
They'll understand what they're older.
I find this setup interesting though. Lever action with the external hammer.
I can shoot. You know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look out for you.
You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about
Bruh.
the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
One minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you can't keep that promise.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, easy.
He's stuck on that rock, isn't he? Don't worry, he'll teleport.
What crap is this?
Or not?
Yeah.
I swear, if he okay.
Yeah, you did just something.
That's a good boy.
What do you smell, boy? Come on.
We've been doing a giant U shape at this point.
He says hold up a moment, and then he all of a sudden takes off.
That's his signal. Come on. Soft on the trigger now. Keep your wits on you. Steady, Jack.
I'll get him.
Turns out we didn't need you, Jack.
Good work, son. Go on now, Rufus. Find the rest of them. I see them. Let's go. Come on. Damn it. They're coming at us.
Are they? I don't see them.
How many are there?
Go.
Damn bull.
You know, you can take advantage of being up here and just shoot them all down from here.
Oh, I know. It's a fun minute.
I mean, it is kind of funny when they run against the wall thinking they could get you.
Come on. We can't stop now. Are you gonna come back up?
I'ma shoot you specifically in the ass.
Come on. This is what you get for
Nice.
stealing our cattle.
Oh, hey, look, that was a moose?
It looks
Or
like
a horse?
all of them.
Your horse.
Nice work, Jack.
We can't do this on foot, can we?
Bruh.
All right.
I just did get those off my own.
Got out further.
No, I know, I'm just like, dude, he literally got yanked off his horse. Stop giving him shit.
How many did we kill? They won't be after our cattle for a while.
That was some good shooting.
What shooting? I didn't hear any bullets coming from him.
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time.
Ah, please, Paul.
We'll go out again soon. Catch something nice for your ma to cook.
I like how they left the bodies.
Paul, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Were you a murderer?
What?
That place where they held us. Ma shouted out guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer.
Maybe. But I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering.
Not for the person who's dead.
No. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes.
You know, we could be outlaws, you and me.
You really want that?
All we did was kill a few wolves.
Well, I read a book about a father and son who robbed banks. One-Armed Willie, that was his name.
I'm happy with my 2 arms, if you don't mind.
Just imagine it, though. John and Jack Marston, those wanted men in the West.
And what about your mom?
Well, we still come home.
You live in a dream world. It ain't like they tell it in books. And it ain't...
Come on, Pa. Mr. Monk.
Too fast.
Let's go.
Fourth.
Giddy up.
Where am I? Just up the road from you.
Come on. You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
Really? Still not? I feel like it's a Euro uniform. I'm making you immune to all law enforcement.
Bruh, really?
Oh, I just have to go take the landing. Missing a bunch of shit. Undiscovered. I'm ready for that.
Well, you have it now, right?
No. That's what I...
Oh, so you unlocked the ability to get it.
Yeah.
Oh,
100% game completion.
Yeah, 100% game completion is kind of asking a lot of the player.
Is that 10 o'clock already?
It is, yeah.
Where is he, actually? Big person.
He...
Yeah. Okay. Just already followed. I'm gonna do one last thing going into town. And then save there. Yes, it's excessive. No, I am not patient. Watch this. We come back to this next week, and it turns out that was the last mission. I'd be so mad.
Murphy's Law. Still, though, prepare yourself as if it was.
It was always undead England.
I prefer Propane Nightmare.
Propane accessory. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the sequel.
Apparently it's good. Just the line work's a little weird because they went from hand-drawn to digital.
No. I just find it funny the intro they made into a whole episode on its own.
I mean, they left during the pandemic, I believe, and then they came back afterwards.
No, I'm talking about the original intro.
Okay.
Where they're standing outside. They actually made an episode showing what actually happens throughout the whole thing.
Hmm.
So, like, all the conversations, all the shit that goes on. Don't get me wrong. It is a very highly memorable intro.
Yeah.
You're not even behind the counter.
Yeah, I was confused by that too. Is that a Mauser?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Is the Mauser even any good?
Blackwater City Hall is a den of thieves.
Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty good.
I can afford one of the three.
Bowser.
I want to get these two.
Well, let me take a look.
That'll do me.
Someone has been...
Oh, that was worth it.
How do you do?
quick, pop into general store, because I'm already here. Then save, quit. Is it bad that when he said hello there, the way I just echoed that was,
Hello, sir.
Kenobi?
Hello there.
Yeah.
General Kenobi.
Much obliged.
Something new.
Come by again. Gets a little lonely in here.
So I could get the buffalo red. There's like a shit ton of stuff I can buy now. Problem is, taking money to get them all.
You must seek out the shepherd and follow him.
It's just like the first game on that one, though. Except for the fact that, no, first game, second game. Except for the fact that you don't need to go through unique encounters to get all the weapons.
Or, you know, pick up hats off the ground.
Oh, you remembered that. I'm surprised you remembered that.
I looked up some of them for you.
Yeah, but that's the unique encounters. You remember the whole gunslinger chain quest? Fucking so annoyed, and then realizing the encounter. If you don't get the guns when they drop them during the encounters or the knife,
You
or
lost
they
them.
use- Yeah, it's permanently gone. I was like, wow, that's us.
How do you do?
Makes sense though. Alrighty, folks. That's all for tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow for some more Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and Final Fantasy VII Remake. And then not this Saturday for D&D. Yeah, and then if you want to know what else we're doing, check out our offline page. And please join our lovely Discord and community. If you want to check us out live, check us out at twitch.tv/Trepinator. Have a good night. Ciao.